Hello there. I should not be starting so late. Shouldn't be starting this late. We're gonna have to go into ASMR voice so quickly. Let's go ASMR voice in 15 minutes. But I just got caught up soldering today on this project that I should not be doing. Shouldn't be doing it, but here we are. I posted a picture on my Discord. Actually, let's just show it. Can I show it over here? Where is it? I mean, I don't know. Is it interesting? Anyway, I've been building this giant display. Right, dude, how's it going? It's been a while. Decided to like hand make this out of a bunch of LED strips for this absurdly large display. And so it's got this web portal. This web portal that you can type things into and then send them. And it's going to have this like black acrylic diffuser, which is cool because it just looks like black plastic until it illuminates. And anyway, I should not have made it this way. I really shouldn't have. It was a mistake. I made a mistake, but whatever. That's one panel out of 4 I need to be. Isaiah, hello. I'm doing well, Rad Dude. I heard about your puzzle yesterday. Isaiah, you should be proud to be here. I had the Neverending Story song stuck in my head today because of you. Okay, this stream has to be brief and it has to be kind of quiet because I shouldn't be starting at 9:45 p.m. when quiet time happens. Isaiah performed for us yesterday. Performed a hit. So today is Blobzgiving Day 5, which I think is going to be the final day of Blobzgiving. I told Blobz it was going to be a week-long celebration, but I didn't specify whether it was like a business week, you know? It's like that like 5 business days kind of thing. So I believe we still have some puzzles we need to do. There's at least one more. Wait, indexed valleys. Okay, this one. Since we've been on this kind of yin-yang sightline and indexing tear, so I don't believe we have done indexed valleys yet. So this will be our final Blobzgiving installment. I'm sure I'll still continue to do many Blobz puzzles. But oh, Bowie, look at Bowie. Bowie really seems to have figured the camera out. Bowie, did you figure out the camera? Turn around. I don't know all the words. Never ending story. Hi. Okay, let's go over here. We have indexed valleys. Oh, interesting. Okay. This little gray valley. Kind of like that. It's like a two-dimensional, it's like a gravity thing. It's that metaphor, that gravity metaphor with a trampoline. Okay. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Along an index line, the digit in the nth cell, starting from the diamond, indicates the position along the line where the digit n appears, which now we are experts in. Digits in gray valley cells are smaller than all digits in orthogonally connected cells. I'm really bad at these. Like I just will forget. Get prepared for me to forget that rule set because I will forget it. So let's first pick a, if we just search for valley here. Still have to, so I'd finish that one panel. It's not even finished really, but I got it to the point where I could at least test it. So that panel is a thing that has happened. Whoa, those are crazy. But these valleys, got two, something not like too upsetting. Wish there was a meta time control on this website. With these valleys, it's my snowy valleys. Let's go with those snowy valleys. Wait, you have 2 ideas for competitions? Singing? Are they singing competitions? Because let's go. Okay, so here's some things that we know that we have talked, and actually this is quite different, but it's interesting. So indexing means like this could be a 1 referring to a 1, or this could be a 1. And if that was true, we would know that this was a 2 because we'd be indexing the 1 and so on. So it's possible. Or how long is this line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This could be a 1 and this would be an 8. So that sort of thing is possible here. A way to divide a cell into smaller cells, like in Sudoku pad, you mean? Like how many? Like 4 smaller cells? Or I mean, I guess one thing you could do is like make a massively huge grid such that the boxes were actually cells. You know what I mean? Make your grid 27 on a side instead of 9 or something like that. That's the only way off the top of my head I could think of to do it. So, okay. So we have a 6 here, which means the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will appear on this. That does mean that 7, 8, 9 are just immediately excluded from that line. And it's a straight line, so it's easy to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These digits must appear over here somewhere, because these digits have to appear down here and they're not on the line. So what does that mean? 7. But of course it could be these two. So I don't know if that helps massively. This is another 6 and this is another 6. Okay. And then we have these that are going to be like little black holes where they have to be lower than everything around them. That means these are a maximum, well, okay, theoretical maximum of 6, right? Because it could be surrounded by 7, 8, 9. But this is, in this case, we happen to know that a 7, 8, 9 here is here. So I think this is it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this particular case. This one, because we don't know yet anything about the surroundings, I think it's valid. You know, this could be 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, I'm sorry. Did I say that wrong? Sorry. It could theoretically have a 5, but it doesn't, because this would have to be 6, 7, 8, 9 for this to be a 5, and that doesn't apply. Pardon me. This one can have a 5 because we don't yet know. I mean, maybe there's a reason that we know that these couldn't be 6, 7, 8, 9, but at this moment, that's all we know. And the other ones kind of are on boundaries such that it's not super helpful. Now this line is very long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just thinking about what that means in terms of these two digits. So doesn't that mean these two digits have to appear here? So these two digits obviously don't appear here. No. One could be here. I guess it's between, like, these 3 digits are... No, that was wrong. Sorry. These digits could appear here. This little zigzag affects us. Hey, it's Gojo. How's it going? Yeah, I didn't mean to stream so late. I'm going to switch to ASMR voice very soon. But I wanted to round... I'm rounding off Blobzgiving. This is me rounding off Blobzgiving. Okay. So... Oh no, buffering again? Oh no, bad bitrate already? What could that be? Maybe it's recovering? Are we recovering? Oh shoot. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh no, it seemed like we were okay when I started. Oh boy. Well, shoot. I should have restarted the router. I didn't do it. Gosh, are we totally frozen now at this time? I think it's me. I do think it's me. Gosh, I wish I could like do this without stopping the stream recording. Like, you know, like restart the... Like sometimes it would be because something in my network is... I just don't think anything's eating on my bandwidth right now. Like I don't have any backup processes going right now. Oh gosh, sorry about the buffering. TVDK99 getting back to Sudoku. Okay, sorry. We got to return to... We got to get back to Sudoku immediately. Ah, not recovering. Shoot. What? I would really love to like keep this. Do I just restart the router? Okay, I'm gonna try to keep it going. Um, okay, I'll try to keep the screen recording. So for anyone in the future, sorry about this. I think that didn't help. And it's almost 10 o'clock. Not a terrific bit rate. A lot of dropped frames. So I think I'm streaming at 6 megabit, and right now I'm at like 2.5. But I don't really have time to like troubleshoot it right now. I'm just watching to see if it stabilizes and like, hopefully. I don't know. I don't know. Like, if I actually even started streaming again, it might back. Maybe sort of. I'm buffering for myself. Oh, bummer. Sorry, everybody. That's frustrating. I only want to drop down to 2.5 megabit, but gosh, there's 1.2 megabits. Not good. I don't really know what would be eating all of my bandwidth at the moment. But it's also quite late, so I sort of feel like I should just like grind through and record this video just to be able to post the puzzle on YouTube. hello to everyone who's joining. I really appreciate you joining. I very frustratingly having internet problems. All right, I think I'm just going to try to jump into the puzzle and do it. I'm very sorry about the buffering being obnoxious. Unless there's a way, can you actually do, can you change like your Twitch endpoint in the middle of streaming? That would be a weird thing to do. I don't think you can actually. Yeah, I'd have to stop the stream. Okay, I'm just gonna, whoa, now was my camera just glitching as well? Falling apart here. I'm just gonna go through it. We're just gonna go through the puzzle. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, why is my... Oh, yeah, this is that weird thing that happens when I have both cameras running sometimes. Weird. Maybe it's Bowie's fault. Bowie, is it your fault? No, definitely not. Okay, here's the thing. Sorry, what were we doing here? So, this is sort of interesting. This person here. I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh yeah, we were talking about where these lived, but then I got distracted. But we did talk about this. One thing about this is it is immediately next to like the base of a of one of our index lines, and that seems to be the only case where that is happening in that way, at least. Oh God, sorry. What a bummer. I really hate to like stream a bad stream. So, okay. But one thing we know is this is not a 1 because both these digits have to be lower than this. We also know it's not a 2 because these digits have to be lower than this. And this is a max length of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's not a 1 and it's not a 2, but it is a 3, 4, 5, or 6, I think is a thing that we can say. So any other, we have similar pressure here, where this is not a 1 for the same reason, just because the diamond's right next to this buddy here. So in this case, this is at least a 2. 3, 4, 5, no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But this is sort of interesting. This little zig here. I mean, we could self-index as a 3, and it would still be okay if this was a 1-2 pair. Just like this could be a 3 if this was 1-2 pair. Actually, okay, better to think about this. Sorry, there's a other side of this logic that I didn't complete here, is that now we know what is in this, but now this is also indexing the 1. 3, 4, 5, 6. But if we start to do that, if we look at cells 3, 4, 5, and 6, we can't be in 3 or 4 or 6. Only cell 5 can be a 1. So I think that is true, right? That 1 and 5 have a relationship like... Okay, I think I understand the premise now, which is interesting. Because similarly, when we think about 1 here, this is, gosh, this one is very interesting. Okay, can 1 be 2? Yes, it can. Can 1 be 3? It cannot. Can 1 be 4? It cannot. Can 1 be 5? It cannot. Can 1 be 6? It cannot. That is so cool. And then this is less than this, so this has to be the 1. And we indexed the 1. Wait, am I not on I'm on Bowie. Oh no, I'm not. Okay, I thought I had left the stream on Bowie because that would be funny. I feel very bad, chat. I apologize, but so at least Blobz will watch this on YouTube and hopefully enjoy it. 1 is over here. Did we finish thinking about this though? Yeah, the 1 goes here, right? Which places 1 here somewhere. That would put a 5 here. This would be a self-indexing 1, which in this case, I'm still freezing. I know. I'm sorry. Okay, so that placed one there, placed one here. That's very cool. That means, so for this 1 and 2, suddenly they can't be. So, all right, let's think about this a little bit. 1 could be 1, 1 could be 2, 1 could be 1, 1 could be 2. 1 cannot be 3 because it would see a 1. 1 cannot be 4. 1 cannot be 5. 1 cannot be 6. 1 cannot be 7. I think 1 could be 8. Right? Is that 1, 2, 8? Basically 1 is here or here or here. Is that a thing that seems reasonable? This one is similarly restricted, maybe, and not quite as much. Yeah, I've restarted. I mean, I really hate breaking videos into two. Wish YouTube just supported that. Actually, so I will try a different Twitch endpoint. I want to do that without stopping recording, though, is the thing. Like, can I stop streaming without recording? I can't remember if I have that turned on or not. It's a setting, right? Like whether or not you stop, like one auto stops the other. I can't actually remember. I don't remember what that setting is. I haven't messed with OBS settings in 10 billion years. When streaming, what do we do? I just would really like to keep, not that it's that big of a deal, but I would really like to keep the automatically record when streaming. Keep recording when stream stops. Let me apply that. Say okay. So I'm going to stop streaming for a moment and try to switch. So I'm still recording, and I'm going to try to switch to Portland. I don't know if that's going to be any better at all. But we'll see. Is this any better? I just connected to... oh, that does look better. That dude, thank you for encouraging me. So I previously when I tested it connected me to Seattle, but maybe things had changed. Now it connected me to US East too. So maybe the Seattle Discord endpoint. Oh, really? I seemed okay for a couple minutes? Okay, well anyway, at least my bitrate now looks reasonably decent. So okay, let's forge ahead. So this one, so this is another line that would be 1 2 3 4 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. I don't know if I want to pencil mark this necessarily. We just know that the 1 is not 3, 4, or 5. Maybe I will. Let's just do it. So it's from 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. It is not 3. No, sorry, it's not 2. It's not 3. It's not 4. It's not 5. 2 3 4 5. It's not 5. seemingly at this moment, it seems like it could be 6, 7. But we talked about this though. Like this has to live. These digits have to live over here, right? Did we talk about that? Is that a thing that was true? But I guess that would be okay. I don't know. Maybe that's not the thing to think about just yet. So this little, we do know the 5 must appear on this line, right? Because it's a line of in length contains everything up to n. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 has a 5 and it's not there and it's not there. So that does put the 5 in here somewhere. So this digit is not a 5, by the way. So this is a 2, a 3, or a 4, which is not very hard. It just is not very hard to be lower than those digits. I guess if it's a 4, it's it's slightly more complicated, but not outrageously so. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We know 5 is not self-indexing, right? And it's also not 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This digit, it's not 1 because we can't have a 5 here for some reason. Right, because we can't have a 1 here. That's why. Seems like it could be 2 or 3. Seems like it could be 4. Cannot be 5. Cannot be 6. Seems like it could be 7. Okay, maybe that wasn't as good as I thought it was. I feel like I generally understand the premise, but maybe this is, I don't know if this is worth it, but let's just do it. Sometimes I pencil mark things, not to remember things, but just to like know that I looked at them, because otherwise I might just forget. I might just forget that I know things. 5, 1. So we do have our other digits to place here, and the 2 isn't here. So the 2 placement, well, okay, these, right. Whatever this digit is must appear on this line, right? That's a 6 and this is a 7. So all of these digits appear here. And this digit, I don't know what it is, but whatever it is, it must appear in one of these 2 places, right? Because we see all of these and we see these. Is that useful or meaningful? I'm not sure. Oh, wait, sorry, what did I do? Did I do something wrong? Why is row 8, column 3, 5? Why is row 8, column 3, 5? Because of the 1 indexing. So it's not just this, it's an index line. And we worked out that 1 on this line could only be here. Oh, which means that's not there. This isn't a 1, actually, right? Because the 1 is already spoken for. The 1 is not 2. I think this logic is okay. I hope it is. But this is obvious. This is definitely not a 1. And whatever it is, it's here or here. So, but we don't know if these are self-indexing or not. So that doesn't seem tremendously helpful at this moment. So the other digits that we do need a 2 on here. Right, okay, sure. That's very, well, maybe not. Maybe not sure. I was going to say, we know there's a 5 in here, and that's great. But there's also a 3 and a 4 and a 6. And just thinking about the 2 here being quite low, and thinking about this not being able to be a 1 means 2s can't go in there. I'm sorry, that's silly to think about. 2 can't repeat on the line. 2's just not in here, period, of course. And 2's not here, but 2 could be in here. I apologize. That was not correct thinking. I was confusing myself about the 2. The 2 obviously doesn't repeat on this line. It's already accounted for. Those are accounted for. The 1 we talked about. So we did talk about the 1. Oh, wait. That's weird. Wait, is this true? Now I'm worried I have made a mistake. So we had talked previously about 1 being able to be 6 or 7. I guess it's still possible to be 7. Row 8, you're not seeing why this is a 5. I believe we got it from indexing by placing the 1. Is that not true? I don't remember now. It's been a while. Yeah, this is a 1. And this is an index line. So the fact that there's a 1 in the 5th position means there's a 5 in the 1 position. So having a 1 in the 5th place on the line means there's a 5 in the 1 place on the line. And that's going to be true for all of these lines. Just like this line, right, the valley cells force the 1. Well, and now I can't fully remember the logic, but that's how we got the 5. It's just like this 1 indexes this 2 because it's in the 2nd position and so forth. So I think the 5 is okay. I hope the 5 is okay. 5 does have to appear, right? We talked about that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th position and it's not 5. Yeah, sometimes these are called, right now these are called valley cells, just meaning they're physically lower than anything around them. Sometimes they're called, am I only thinking of this because of Blobz's Lord of the Rings puzzles? In my mind, they're called fortress cells. What are these usually called? Is there another, like these, where the greater than or less than surrounding? Are those, okay, they're called minimum cells. In my mind, they're called fortress cells because they gave me such grief in Blobz's Lord of the Rings puzzles. Isaiah, I think I'm good. I switched to a different Twitch endpoint and maybe we're okay. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so what do we want to talk about now? We want to talk about the fact that, well, 1 is in this neighborhood. Okay, 1 is in the neighborhood up here. 1 is not here because of the valley. I see. Fortress refers to both. I see. Gotcha. These specifically are minimum. Okay. I'm visualizing the Venn diagram now. You still have lag. Isaiah, that sounds like a personal problem because I have 0 dropped frames currently. Oh my gosh, it's after 10. I'm sorry. I've got to keep my voice down. I don't want to make my neighbors mad. So 1, I believe 1 is in here. If 1 is in here, this is a 2, and that seems fine. Like these could be like a recursive indexing situation. The face claim happens sometimes when I'm using both cameras. Unfortunately, I think if I turned this off, it would stop glitching, but then you wouldn't be able to see Bowie. So, okay, Nate says, look in the middle. Is that true? So what are we looking about? Nate, generally I don't like super explicit, but I'm glad to like see like a place to look, you know, a place to reference. So checking, what do we know about it? Something going on in the middle? Okay, yeah, Bowie's work. Yeah, Bowie, where did you go? Bowie, what are you doing? Bowie. Bowie says it's bedtime because it's late. It's quite late. It's quite late. Okay, but Nate, I will take your advice and look in the middle. So, right, okay, well, we could just pencil mark this. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what feels excessive in terms of pencil marking, right? But we do know that this line will have oh, weird. Well, okay, sorry. 2 does not make an appearance. This is 3, 4, 5, 6. That's just what this is. But in terms of who indexes what, right? Okay, gosh, I keep forgetting the inverse part of this. This digit, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it either is 5 or it's 4 or it's 3. No. Definitely don't apologize. I should probably like put some message about that. And really, I want to feel like I'm solving the puzzle, but I also don't want to feel like I'm just like lost. So I'm glad to have guidance, and then I think heat should be working. So you should be able to click the screen. Um, so so right. Okay. Yeah, and that is you're right, Skoja. That really is clearly the point of this puzzle, and I'm just not exploring it. Like the interaction between like adjacent uh fortress cells, minimum cells, like the cells that are orthogonally, or not even orthogonally connected to the indexing line. Um, oh yeah, somebody should make heat mobile. I actually did, and it kind of sucked, but it actually would be good for Sudoku. The version I made that sucked was for like an event that Twitch did, and it was not very good. Excuse me, but it was based on a grid, and it was not. It didn't make much sense at the time, but here it makes a lot of sense. So okay, let's revisit this. We know, like, what do we know about these? So this is a 3, 4, 5. It just is. But can't I have a 6 here? I see the heat. Is that Isaiah? The heat monster has returned. Clicking every single. Are we clicking every cell? It's like the heat worm. I may have to turn off heat. I should switch back to the tomatoes, although the tomatoes might be outrageous at the moment. I had some other idea for some like Sudoku specific kinds of things, but I just not very motivated to work on heat these days. Okay, please forgive me as I struggle through this. So but couldn't this be like a, well, no, I see. So for this to be a 4, this would have to be a 5, 6 pair, but it can't be. Is that what I'm understanding? Like for this to be able to be 4, I'm sure there's an easy way to think of this. For this to be a 4, this would be a 5, 6 pair, but that wouldn't be right then, right? Because 5, I guess that actually could be 5, and that could be 6, and that could be 3. Isn't that possible? Maybe I'm just not understanding something. Like, couldn't this be 6, 3, 5, 4? Oh, God, wait. Oh my gosh. 4 is, good grief. 4 is always on this. And this would always see. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? Oh my gosh, I'm making this way too complicated. This is so embarrassing. This just sees all of these. I'm focused on this. I'm focused on like adjacency, and this is just purely fortressy. Like I that's very silly. I apologize. Okay, this is a very simple, and I'm making it way too hard. And if I just pencil mark this, you would see it instantly. That these are from 3, 4, 5, 6, and whatever they are, it doesn't matter very much. This just sees them by Sudoku. It's like, I'm a ridiculous person. Isaiah, why are we the way we are? Okay, I apologize. Nate, thank you for pointing me there, but what a silly journey I just went on. Indexing doesn't matter. Fortresses don't matter. This is called Sudoku. You may have heard of it. Anyway, this sees all of these digits. In fact, it sees all of these digits. It's just a 2. It's just a 2, everybody. I'm embarrassed. Anyway, let's put a 2 down here. Is that interesting? for this to be a 2, it would be self-indexing, and that would be fine with everyone, I think. Except this sees using that weird. I know some of you may not be familiar with this this rule set. It's called Sudoku. It's a pretty complicated rule set. I tend to not like it very much, but it means that this digit actually can see these. It's kind of like a sightline sort of thing, but it just means like a digit can't see itself is one simple way to think of it. It's a pretty weird rule set. I tend to not like it. I try to not think of it actually, but it's in this puzzle. It's in fact, you can see it here, Sudoku rules. So this does see, quote unquote, again, it's kind of a form of sightline. Weirdly, its vision is blocked, but in a very confusing way. Like it's this cell, it can see, like it can see diagonally like a king's move in this case, but that's not always true. Really confusing, bad rule set. This is a 2, which did mean we were going to put a 2 down here for some reason, right? Just because we said that. So that means 2 is either 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait. Why couldn't... Oh, because it has to be on the line. That's why I was just confusing myself. Like, why was that only 2? Anyway, that means this digit, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4 or 7. This is 4 or 7, I believe. Is that true? You wish there were more interactions like Sudoku? Oh, where like you had weird vision like that? I mean, we kind of just did. Like this sees most of this line, and this sees most of this line. Wait, is that a hint? Skojo, is that a subtle hint telling me? Sometimes I can't tell if something is just a comment or a subtle motivation. 1 can be on a diamond, yeah. Sometimes. In this case, it couldn't, right? Because these are little black holes that want to be lower than anything around it. So in this case, 1 could not be on a diamond. And in this case, 1 couldn't be on a diamond. So that was kind of our break-in to know that 1 was sort of sucked down. It's kind of like, it reminds me a little bit of those of galaxy rules, or like what are those called? Those galactic maps where you know where the low digit is, so it kind of sucks the 1 down in a region, but in this case along a line. These gray squares are not diamond. No, I'm talking about these diamonds. I was talking about these. I was talking about the gray squares being adjacent to diamonds. But they are diamonds, actually, if you just turn your head 45 degrees, like this. And then the entire grid is a diamond. So what do you think of that? Also, these little segments like this, if you take them and flip them around and put them together, also diamonds. So the gray squares contain diamonds as well, sir. Did we talk about 2? Like oh boy. We didn't talk about 2 on this line yet, really, did we? Like what 2 can be? Because it's fairly restrictive. Gray squares are interesting, it's true. This one maxes at 5, right? But it's not a 1, and it's not a 5. But because we know the highest these could have in them is a 6. But there's 2 digits there. Oh, 2 different digits, actually, right? So, but the 5, 6 could be a 4. Okay, I see. Oh, right, this thing. Right, thank you. Thanks for this. Okay, sorry. This is very silly. Don't you love it when I explain something while just wildly ignoring something right in front of my face? Ones can't go next to gray squares. I was too busy talking about ones and diamonds. These are not possible, by the way, sir. One is self-indexing, which is not tremendously exciting. Someone wants me to think about this, but I refuse to. I just want to think about the two up here just for a second, and then we'll move on with our lives. Maybe it's not that interesting. It's just like the whole middle of this line is cut out in terms of options for twos, but maybe that's just not cool. Maybe we just don't care. It just cuts 5, 6, 7 out of this, but maybe that doesn't matter. We can have basically everything else. Okay, I see. I see it. I see. You're the gobstopper. You're always the gobstopper. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and pencil mark this since we have half this line. So we have 1, 2, 5. So we need the 3, the 4, and the 6. Okay, sir. Which is kind of interesting, actually, because I hadn't really thought about that in indexing. I'm still pretty new to indexing, but it means one of these has to self-index, or can you end up with like a circular indexing situation? The roof of your mouth is peeling. Should you be worried? I don't know. Did you eat something like weirdly acidic? Did you eat some pineapple and the enzymes are digesting your... I blame pineapples. I just am... Okay, I know we need to look at this, but just this is a quadruple. So just let me do this, right? Okay, and then this thing. Is max 1, 2, 3, right? Well, it is 3. It's just 3, everybody. By the way. And then 3 is here. So the 3 is the 6. And 4 is self-indexing, which maybe doesn't have to happen, but I was sort of expecting it to. I don't know. The 3 here is now... Well, the 5 just is 5. So the 5 is self-indexing. The 3 is self-indexing. The 6 is the 4, and the 4 is the 6. That leaves only 2 here and 1 here. This is kind of large, but... So in terms of 2-ness, 2 is not here, and 2 is not there. 2 is not here, but 2 can't be here because of the fortress. So 2 is 1, and 1 is 2 in that case. 1 is here, which means nothing to anyone. It's not pineapple? I think it probably is, though. It's probably pineapples. This line needs, I'll pencil mark this now before you all get angry with me, is just 3, 4, 5, 6, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, and this sees all of these digits. So this does too. So the 6 is the 3, and the 5 is the 4. That's very exciting. And then we're yet another 7, 8, 9 triple. Which kind of makes sense because they're just left off the lines everywhere. I mean, 9... This one is going to have an 8 on it, but otherwise... Yeah, but the thing is, just because you don't remember eating pineapple doesn't mean anything. I forget things all the time. There's only one of the 7, 8, 9 digits can be in here. So this is 7, 8, 9, right? That seems like Sudoku. And then 3 is down here with the other 7, 8, 9. I'm ignoring the clues on purpose now, willfully ignoring them. Okay, I'll stop. But what's the other big digit? What's the other non 7, 8, 9 digit here? Oh, it's 4. Okay, what is this? Okay, this is not a 1. Well, it's less than 3 and it's not 1. Okay, that's pretty obvious. I can see why you were mad at me for not filling that one out. Fair enough. This could only be less than 4 if it's a 3, but then what would this digit be? This isn't a 3. That's kind of interesting. Like, what is this digit? Wait, was that not a 2? 3 is huge. Look at the size of this thing. So, But just thinking about this for a second, for this to be a 4, this would be a 3. But is that okay with everybody? Seems like I should know more numbers. Do I think this is a 3? That would put a 7 here, right? Isn't this 8 long? Put a 7 here. Nobody knows anything about 7s. 5's in the middle up here. What, okay, we haven't thought very hard about this line yet, but we know a 3 is on it and it's not there. So 3's possible positions are 4, 5, and 7. Oh, not 4. Not 4 at all. So 3's possible positions are only 5 and 7. So these are the only 3's. Four's in here. That's probably, I know, okay, yeah, I should probably pay attention to these clues that are given, but I just want to think about this line. Is that a crime? Why did we say... Oh, it's where we could put the 5, right, which was somewhat limited. It just means the 6 is also limited, right? Okay, I'll look at that in a minute. I just want to think about the 6. The 6 could be a 6 or a 4 or a 7 only, right? 6 can only be one of those. Is that true? Oh, I see. Interesting. Well, Skojo, that sounds like it's a there's that gold mine kind of theory of the arts where someone makes stakes a claim and discovers something in the realm of art, but it's very often someone else who's going to come and find that claim and actually hit the mother lode. And so now is your opportunity to really explore this. I'm saying like that like it's something that every single person doesn't know about Sudoku. The 4 is funny because the 4 can be all over the place. The 7 can also be kind of all over the place. Okay, so let's just ignore those and let's go to this since everybody cares about it. The problem is, can't these be quite large? Like, we still have, this is 4, 7, 8, 9, so there's nothing really stopping this from being 7, 8, 9, this being 7, 8, 9, and this being 7, 8, 9. And these could be the same digit, right? Couldn't this be two 8s and a 9? And this is a 7. Row 3, column 9. Can I? Row 3, column 9. I mean, I'm glad to talk about it. Let's talk about it. The problem is I think you can have 2 8s and a 9 around it, and it can be as high as 7. It's obviously not 1 or 2 or 4, but I just don't see... We know that 2 of these digits are very high. 2 of these digits are from 7, 8, and 9 already. There's a 7, 8, 9 down here. Yeah. So, maybe there's a world in which this is a 4 and a 3, but if this is not a 4, it's 7, 8, or 9. Okay, granted, right. It couldn't be a 7. Maybe that's true. Maybe it couldn't be a 7. So it's obviously, well, okay, let's talk about this. It's obviously not a 9. It's obviously not an 8 because there's not 2 digits. I was saying it could be a 7, but you're right, it actually couldn't. It actually could not be a 7 because the scenario I just described that allowed it to be a 7 was 2 8s and a 9, but this does preclude that. So I think I will concede that is not a 7, but I don't necessarily see how we get any further than that. I admit that's further than I thought we were going to get. I thought we were still going to have a 7 in there. So the 6 that's a very forced kind of position. But okay, it seems like this index is the thing to think about, right? Because it feels like there's going to be some, like the 2, for example, was a little tricky. 3 being here, put a 7 here, but nobody cared about that. It just wasn't a meaningful statement. 4, just looking for somebody that might be like really opinionated about this line. And I'm sure it's there. Like there's probably something right in front of my face, but like 3 just laser beams through all of these, right? But let's just think for a second about what can be a 3. Those are ruled out immediately. And this is ruled out immediately. And for some reason we said 3 couldn't be here, but no one knows why. Why did I say that? Oh, because 1 couldn't be here. That's why. So 3 actually can only be 4, 5, 7. Is that true? That's not true. Wait, that wasn't true. The thing I just said was a lie. It was 1 digit that wasn't actually allowed. Sorry. This is not allowed. 5 wasn't. 5 wasn't allowed. It's only 4 or 7. Oh my gosh, are you serious? There's Sudoku? Okay. This really is a thing to think about, right? Because the 3-4 situation is going to be a little weird. And then we also have our third 7, 8, 9 digit. So who's missing in here? 6 is. I see. So 6 is here, which is going to put 6 here specifically. And if that's true, this is the only place on that line that can be 6. Does that check out? Like the whole rest of the line gets ruled out. This gets ruled out for reasons I don't even remember. I think I believe that. But that's just 6. It's just self-indexing, so I don't know how exciting that is. Six and well, that's not outrageously exciting, but 6. I see that. I see things going wild. What have I not thought about? Right, is 5 just super? Oh, did I break the puzzle? Oh no, I didn't. I didn't break the puzzle actually. I almost did. Right, 5 Doku. This 5 looks here. It's not there. We rolled it out of here for reasons no one remembers. This 3 of 5's 5 and 5 of 5's 3, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that does 3ify this. So that's not 3. That does put 3 up here, but not there. So this is 3. That's not 3. This is 3, which means 3 is 7. Right? Does that seem... That seems like a thing that is true. We do get our 4 here, which now makes the 3 in this place very upset. This 3 is now forced here. The 6 is now forced here, and this becomes part of the 7, 8, 9 consortium. This is also 7, 8, 9, which means these are not 7, 8, 9. So this 6 needs to pair with another digit that is known as a 5 and be a 5, 6 pair. Some would tell you, some would say. Our indexes are really coming along. I should probably think about them again, huh? Like this digit is not 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So it's 6, 7, 8, or 9. It's obviously not 9. 6, 7, or 8. It's not 7. So it's either self-indexing or it's here. The 8 would be here, which at this moment is possibly okay. This is going to be a little triple that is not 7, 8, 9. It's going to be a 1, 2, 5 triple, with this being only 5. So we get a 1, 2 pair here, which is okay. We already talked about 2 being up here. Why didn't I pencil mark it? Anyway, 2. Oh, wait, because... Hold on. Where's the 2? You're not 2, by the way. But is 4 a 2? I guess it still could be. Seems like a thing that could still be true. The non-789 digit in this neighborhood is a 6. We need to place a 6 in these 3 digits. And, oh, sorry, 4 digits. This is not a 6, and this is not a 6. But annoyingly, I think these people could be a 6. But the remaining digits are 6, 7, 8, 9, right? So this is a 7, 8, 9, and this is a 7, 8, 9, but it's not a 7. So that is high, which we sort of thought it would be. The 8 situation, what other low person do we have here? We really don't. This is just 6, 7, 8, 9. With one of the 7, 8, 9s being there. If this is not the 6, I don't know, friends. If we actually do our... Oh, the 7. The 7, 8, 9s are really... It's like, what's going to untangle them other than this? This is almost the only thing that speaks the language of the 7, 8, 9s. Anyway, we started to talk about 2, and then I got distracted. 2's not here. 2 is not here. 2 is not here. 2 must appear on the line, and it's not on the line yet. So we know it's on the line. So that means 2 is either 1 or 2 or 4, right? Oh, it's sorry, it just straight up doesn't self-index. 2 is either 1 or 4. So one of those digits is a 2, right? So this is that's a 1 and that's a 2, which places the 1 here, which places the 2 here. And then what does that mean for 4? Does that mean... We still have to place 4, 5, 6, 8, right? This is not 4, 5. So the 5 is not self-indexing. The 5 is also 6 or 8. Did I break the puzzle? Is this right? Oh, wait, are there more cells that see all cells on a line? Like, oh, that see every single cell on a line? Is that what Skojo was thinking about? How is this a 6-8 pair? Does that mean this is a little love triangle? You're not 6. If this is a 6... Oh, if that's a 6, it would just be self-indexing. But if it's an 8... But that's fine. But 4 is not a 5. And 4 is not an 8. Right? Wait, you knew it was 3? Are you sure? You seem to have been trying to suggest it was a 7. Am I making a mistake here? So 4 was not 5, and 4 was not 8. So 4 just is 4, or it's 6, and that seems okay. But does that mean 5 is only here? You said it could be filled? Well, at the time you said it, it absolutely could not. It could not have been filled. Remember, we narrowed it down to 3, 5, 6 definitively at that time, and there were no, until we did other work to rule out. Actually, I don't remember how we ruled out the 6. How do we rule out the 6? I don't remember. Anyway, okay, sorry. Yes, this is a 6. Okay, you're right. There's a 6-8 pair looking at this. I'm slightly worried I made a mistake up here. Like I ruled 5 out of here by saying 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 4 could be 6, but that's still the only play. I don't know. So it seems like 4 self-indexes and these just like index back and forth and the 5 self-indexes. I do have like a feeling I screwed something up. Oh, Damasi, hello. How's it going? Welcome to Blobzgiving day 5. Bowie is fully sick of this. Bowie's like, it's past bedtime. Really, I shouldn't be making noise. It's almost 11 o'clock. Being rude to my neighbors. Sorry. I'm sorry. Did I make a mistake? Something seems wrong. The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is a 5. So 5's the 6, 8 self-indexes. Is that how that works? Did I make a mistake? 1, 2 is 1. 7 is 3. 4 is 4. 6 is 5, and 5 is 6. 3 is 7. 8 is 8. Okay. Black Doom, hello there. TVDK 99. Thank you for reminding me to look at that, by the way. So what is our other low person? It's just the 5. So we get the 5 here, and this is part of 7, 8, 9. So it's a 7, 9. The third, we still have a normal person digit in here. Oh, we saw that too, didn't we? 2 is yellow. This is our 1 banana that we made, which 4ifies the 2, which is what I was about to just ask about, where the other 7, 8, 9 is, and it's there. This is another 7, 8, 9, which is outrageous, and I'm outraged. That's just initiative. Did I not index something here? 7 is just 7, right? That's just a requirement here. We're running out of chances to untangle all over 7, 8, 9s, although it probably actually is already fully untangled, and I'm just failing to see it. We haven't thought this 6 in here, but either of these could be a 6, right? Is there a reason to the contrary? I don't think there is. Anyway, this line's all happy. This is an 8, 9. This is an 8, 9. We have a 4 and a 7 to place. So 7 goes there, 4 goes there, 4 goes there, which is greater than 3. What would I mean, of course I expect Isaiah to do that. He's an agent of chaos. Who else would post themselves singing the Never-Ending Story song? This is not from 7, 8, 9, so it's a normal person digit, which is a 4. That means this is from 7, 8, 9. It's not a 7, obviously. This is just, there's a normal person digit in here, and it's a 6. Why is this 6 really cramping my style? This is a normal person digit. It's just a 1. How did we go that long without placing a 1? And then we have a normal person digit in here that's a 5. I'm up. I'm not supposed to be making noise this late. Wait, is that true? What is the normal person digit in here? Is a 6. I don't know where it goes, everyone. I'm sure I'm just missing like some extremely silly, obvious pair or something, right? The normal person digit in this world is a 5. Which we have. The normal person digit up here is a 6. The normal person digit in here, this is just the other half of an 8-9 pair. So we have this like 5-6 pair and this 8-9 pair that is really hurting my feelings and becomes untangled. We have every... Oh, that is true. Wait, is that true? If you change your Twitch name, do all of your crimes... Are you absolved of all of your crimes? That's cool. Do we start coloring the 7, 8, 9s? That was your 6 in there, right? Oh, is this digit? Why am I struggling with this? Okay, right. Of the 7, 8, 9s, this digit is this digit, just is this digit, right? So this digit is not an 8. These are the same person. Is that true? And then this is the flip side of the 7, 9, but I don't really know. You don't need to be yellow anymore, little friend. So the red digit, and the red digit is here. This is a red digit. Wait, is that true? This digit definitely appears in here, so it must appear here. So this is red. So it's red 9. Is that what we're learning? And this is a 7. Those are 8. Those are 7s. Was that true? It's going to be funny in a second when I realize that was unsound logic. But yeah, I broke it. I broke it. What did I do? Wait, what did I do? Was that wrong? Oh, this digit. I'm sorry. Right. That's not red. There's a 7 right here. There's a 7 right there in front of my face. That was not true. 7's down here. I'm very bad at doing that kind of thing. Like that's a foolish crime I have committed. This is red though, right? That is a true statement. So this is red, right? I can see heat happening out of the corner of my eye, but now I'm determined to do this by nonsensical coloring. And this is not red, so this is red. So this is not an 8. So this is an 8. Is that true? I feel like, okay, now I'm going to do this and break the puzzle again. So what? This is red? So it's not an 8? This is an 8? This is pink? So this is an 8? I can see out of the corner of my eye, I can see this nuclear explosion of rage happening. I mean, this is an 8. Look, maybe this is all wrong, but it's too late to do anything about it now. I'm just going to do it wrong. Wait, now reds are 7. See, this is... It must be right because I got a different... Wait, how did I get 2 7s? Okay, I'm sorry. I will be more careful. Let me be more careful now. Okay. Wait, what are you talking about? What's happening? Okay, I apologize. Yeah, I know I do that dumb thing where it's like, oh, look, there's a pair there, but I ignore something. Let me be more careful. Okay, this time I will be careful. I really will. I I will exercise care right now. Ready? This is red. Right? That means this is red, right? That means this is red, right? Right? That means this is red. Either of these could be red, by the way. It would be foolish to think otherwise. Okay, chat. I'm sure you're losing patience with me. I can see the heat. I can see the heat explosion happening. I'm deliberately ignoring it. Deliberately. Now, this is the other half of a 7-9 pair. That's something we can agree on, right? But what does that mean? That means this is not pink or red, right? So it's green. And this is pink. And that means this is green. Am I doing it again? And this is green. And this is red. And did I do it again? Have I done it again? Okay, so this is pink. This is red. This is no longer about Sudoku. It's just about coloring. And then we're gonna set the colors in one fell swoop. It's gonna be a remarkable thing to see. You're really gonna love it. I've been kind of deliberately ignoring the boxes that already have 7s and 8s, but this is a color. Is this just green? Or did I do the same thing again? Yes, tell us a joke. Is green 8, everybody? Is that a thing we can agree with? Is green 8? And pink 9? How about that? Does that count as a joke? I'm not sure if that counts as a joke. Wait, what is this conversation that's happening here about names being banned? But there were some state restrictions about people with like really unfortunate names, right? Like people giving their children like names that were a hardship. I can't remember if it was like a legal restriction or if it was just like the kid was allowed to sue their parent. Okay, I enjoyed that puzzle. I'm very sorry for the end of that. Thank you very much. Did you know Oregon, up until the pandemic, you also couldn't pump your own gas, but that changed. Oh, thanks, Rad Dude. Thanks, everybody. You can pump your own gas in Oregon now, which was weird for a lot of people. But it kind of made sense. Like there were a lot of rural places, especially during the pandemic where there was no one working. So if you needed gas, you were kind of in trouble. There's still plenty of like full service stations. In fact, I think most stations will still do either, but it was nothing bad happened. Nobody blew up. That is true. I don't think anyone calls, no one says plain pizza. You could have, the things people call plain would be like yogurt So you may need to rework your joke to be about yogurt. Okay, I really shouldn't be streaming. It's rude to my neighbors. It's past quiet time. Bowie is fully done with this crap. Bowie's over it. Bowie, buddy, hey, Bowie. Hello. Hi. Are you tired? Tired of streaming? Look at these vicious teeth. Oh, Bowie, no, it's okay. I just want to show them when you look like the Gamork. Bowie doesn't want to look like the Gamork right now. Bowie, you want to be the Gamork? Can I just see the teeths? Okay, wait, I have an idea. I'll be right back. We'll do one never-ending story moment, and then we'll call the stream. Be right back. Okay, we're gonna try to motivate. Boy, down. Boy, down. Boy, can you Gamork for us? Boy, can you Gamork? Oh, look at the Gamork. Look at the Gamork. Boy, you look just like Gamork. Here you go. Boy, you want a treat? He's on to me. We get it. Look at it. Look at those teeth. Oh, the Gamork. Okay, you can have it. I'm sorry. Okay, we got a moment of Gamork. Look at those teeth. Vicious. Boy just threw his treat on the ground. Boy apparently did not like that treat. You don't want this treat? You don't like it? Okay, we're gonna go. Thanks everybody for hanging out. Thanks everybody who came. I gotta switch to ASMR voice because I think I'm bothering my neighbors. Thank you so much to everybody who came for the last 5 days and joined me to celebrate Blobzgiving. Thank you to Blobz for all of these amazing puzzles. No, Bowie will be Sir Didymus. Bowie is Didymus. He's got the same little whiskers. There's some extreme... There's a new pizza place opening in my neighborhood with this Detroit-style pizza, which I can't say I'm deeply familiar with Detroit-style pizza. Let me look up some Detroit style. It's just like Little Caesars. Oh wait, Little Caesars pizza is Detroit. I don't know why it came Detroit. Okay, let's do a quick pizza check from Ruse Spring. Yeah, look at those. I think they're gonna have pizzas for me. Look at that. Look, pickled onion. Look at that. Okay, we'll see. I'll report back. The thing is, there might be pineapple on it, which, as we know, will eat the roof of your mouth, which is what happened to Isaiah. Look at that. Look at this. Look at this. I recently had pizza with pickles on top in Pittsburgh because, you know, it's Picklesburg. I will absolutely eat pizza with pickles. Wait, you got in trouble for saying you're insane. I have lived in a lot of states, and I think I would agree. Granted, I eat not the same pizza as everyone, but New York pizza, there's some pretty good pizza in Portland. There's some pretty good pizza in Seattle. But New York pizza, it's true. It's its own thing. I used to go to this place. I wonder if it still exists. This place. There used to be two of them. They're famous for their trash can. Salad is a pizza too. If you take some round dough and put toppings on it, I think this. I'm kind of shocked that we're not seeing the trash can. I feel like the trash can, yeah, it was very famous. This pizza place had a very famous trash can. Also had good pizza. Wait, a garbage plate. Why do I know that? Is that like a garbage plate? I'm trying to think of the region. Why do I know a garbage plate? I have like a strong association of that as like a weird regional food somewhere. Somebody used to call into the Best Show, I think. Is it a Rochester thing? This is outrageous. I mean, this just looks like a plate at a potluck. This is like a plate that somebody put together at a church potluck. It's good old-fashioned potluck pizza. Okay, it's past 11 o'clock, Bowie's bedtime. He's just a baby. He's also almost 5 years old, but he's a 5-year-old baby man. So I've just have to go. But enjoyed your company. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you next time.